Today we are back at Demolition Ranch. We're going to show you how we put all the backfill and cut all the trenches in order to get the slab ready for rebar. So if you think about just the slab on the surface, which is typically 4 inches, that's like a pancake. When we do beams, like we're going to do today, we're going to put a beam all the way around the perimeter and then a few beams inside. We're taking that pancake and turning it into a waffle. It's a lot stiffer. Obviously, we don't want the slab to ever break. We want it to last a lifetime. So that's what we're gonna do, okay? Especially because we're gonna put a metal building on top of it. So we want it to be very strong. Who is this guy? Look at this. Looks like the backup showed up. So anyway, I got a couple of dump trucks on the way. They're gonna bring some road base for us. And I also have my guys on the way. They're gonna bring a skid steer and an excavator, plus additional manpower to do what we need to do today. All right, so it's a very tight fit here. So we're having to turn the trailers around with a skid steer. So we're just gonna get it out of the way because we need to make room for the dump trucks that are gonna be showing up here pretty soon. They are digging the beam along the forms. We need, on the perimeter beams, we need to be at least 12 inches into undisturbed ground. So that's what they're doing right now. And he's gonna go all around the perimeter and put a beam all through here. And then we're gonna do some interior beams as well. And they're gonna do that in the meantime. The base should be here shortly. And that's gonna come in some big dump trucks. And I don't know what we're gonna do once they get here, because as you guys can tell, not a heck of a lot of room. All right, so the fill dirt trucks are here. Matt's guiding him on that side and I'm guiding him on this side. It's looking good. Nope, it ain't gonna clear. Back up. Oh, he made it. All right, here comes the other truck. Oh man, he's taller. I think he's got it now. Now he can turn the other way. All right, go, go, go. That's the problem. Oh, see, the truck leans. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Holy smokes. All right, so I put those 2x6s on there to make the truck lean that way. And we're able to at least get them out of here. I don't think we're gonna be able to dump in here. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna dump it right here on the road. Then we're gonna take the skid steer and get all that road base out of the way. And then you're just gonna have to back all the way out the road where it came from.
Guys, let me just take this time to say, please go over and subscribe to Off the Ranch. My videos are so much better than Texas Barndominiums. Just kidding, his are great, his are great.
Well, these are the things that happen every day at job sites. Like I said, as you guys saw, we try to make room for these trucks, but concrete trucks are gonna have no issue because they're narrow at the top, but these dump trucks, one of them made it, the other one was too tall, so we were not able to get him through. So what we ended up doing is having to dump all that road base right there. And I moved some of it out of the way, but the rest of it I just spread out. So I'm just gonna get the truck to roll right over it, or actually both trucks. And they're gonna have to back up and turn around somewhere down the road. This is where they dump the road base. And this is where I have my GoPro getting a time lapse. So that's not gonna be a very good time lapse, guys. I'm sorry. He's already got the perimeter beams dug, and he took all that dirt out of there. Of course, that dirt is not very good dirt. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna scoop all the dirt and take it out of the slab, because we want to replace all that bad dirt with good select fill like we have over there. That is 3/4 to dust road base. That is very good stuff. So again, we're replacing all the bad soil with good soil. This plastic, they're gonna use it to build up the fill dirt in there. So they take an old saw blade, and this is where they cut it up. So this is what they use the plastic for. They fold it over, and then they do another row, they fold it over, and they just build a dam all the way up. And you can go as high as you need. And we're gonna put an interior beam right here. So this slab is 32 feet long, so we're gonna put a beam every 11 feet. So we got 11 feet here, 11 feet, and then the rest of it. We're not gonna do a cross beam. It's just not necessary. This thing's gonna be already overbuilt like crazy. But anyway, that's what we're doing. And as you can see, these guys are building up the pad. The other guy's hauling the road base. And whenever they get to here, they'll get the excavator right here, and they'll dig the rest of the beam. These beams are 24 inches deep. Oh man, it's about to get serious now. All right, so they're gonna give Matt a few classes real quick. So the first thing you do is you do the end so that you can hold the plastic down.
I bet you have a really strong back. Yeah.
Hey Matt, there's more.
Oh, good. Here's some more.
All right, so now that they built up the perimeter, then they can start spreading the dirt to get it to the right level. Remember, this is the porch, so this needs to slope towards me. So the string line is their guide. That tells them how much they need to build it up. He got to the end, he was digging the beam right here, but he got to the point that he can no longer dig it because the excavator's in the way. So he turned the excavator around, now he's gonna dig the rest of the ditch. So they're measuring from the string line to verify that they're getting the 24 inches depth. So there's a lot of roots that are getting in the way. They need to be cut. They dug the beam already, 24 inches deep. They have some dirt right there. They're gonna have to get that out by hand. And then they start this process all over again. This is already built, they still need to smooth it out. And they're gonna start the same process all over again. Except for this one has slope running down because it's a porch. This is gonna be the inside, so this needs to be level. All right, so if you guys are wondering how they know how high they need to come up, see that string line right there? That's what they're using as a guide. So right now they're kind of getting it pretty close, and then we're gonna shoot string lines from here all the way across to that other string line on the form, and then we're gonna be able to measure off of the string line to make sure we get the correct depth. As I stand here, you can more clearly see what's going on. This is how much has been built up right now. Of course, we got to do everything else the same all the way out. This is what I was talking about earlier. See the string line right here? They stretch it all the way across, and that's how they're able to gauge if they need more fill dirt or less. So that's what they use. Pretty simple. If this was a much bigger slab, we would actually take the laser and shoot some points, maybe drive a stake there so that we can have some points on the interior. But right now this is only 24 feet wide, so we can stretch the string line across, no problem. All right, so now they're gonna pack this down. Ideally, it needs to be done in 6-inch lifts. However, for this purpose, it'll be fine. As you guys can see, we have tons of beams. They're not even that far apart. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't even do this step. But in my opinion, it really helps. And you're about to see why we do it. So right now it's actually built up about 2 inches too high. And then we're gonna pack it down with that, about 2 inches. You'll see. All right, Matt, this seems like a lot more work than the forms.
Way harder work.
Really?
Yep. What are you paying me today?
Well, we paid you I thought the deal was 5,000 likes.
Not for this. That was for forms. I would not come back to work unless you paid me 10,000 likes for this work. work today.
10,000 likes?
Yeah, that's what
you're gonna double your rate from one show to the next.
My back hurts twice as bad. So.
All right, so you heard him. He wants 10,000 likes now. I don't think we're gonna get him.
I won't be back for the next episode if you don't get me my 10,000 likes payment. I want it in my bank account.
Wow, you do look a lot more sweaty today. Look at that.
Easy work.
Yeah. All right, so let's give him his 10,000 likes so we can have him back on the next show, because on the next show, we're gonna be tying rebar. He ain't not gonna like that. We're getting a pretty good rain. We're probably gonna have to stop for a little while. You can see he already made his poncho. That was quick. Rain is really good for packing down that road base, so that's actually gonna help us a little bit more than if it was dry. So it's a good thing. It should pass. It ain't gonna last long. Matt's over there giving his viewers an update on what's going on here. And well, the guy in the excavator, he's just keeping working because he's got a roof over his head. Me, I'm standing here in the rain giving you guys an update. So whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh man, it's starting to pick up. So when you woke up this morning, did you have this in mind?
Yeah, best idea ever. No, it was getting so hot out here. This is a nice relief.
Yeah, this is good.
Plus, we need to see if this building's gonna flood, so might as well bring the rain, let it flood while it's just this and not a building here.
I wonder how dumb we look right now, standing in the rain.
I'm having a great day.
It's actually,
could not be better.
It actually feels really good. All right, so Darren just showed up. He's got a dumpster that we need here at the job site to keep trash picked up, because obviously I don't want trash everywhere. And since he was bringing a dumpster, I had him pick up the rebar. And now we gotta get the rebar off the trailer, because it's right there. So we're probably gonna do, because it is pretty tight fit around here, we're gonna back the trailer up to that tree, we're gonna tie the rebar, and then we're just gonna drive forward. And hopefully we're gonna be able to get the rebar off that way. All right, so we have the rebar tied off to that tree, and now we're just gonna drive forward and hopefully get all that rebar off of that trailer. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, yes. Whoa, nope. All right, we're gonna try again. Nope. All right, we're gonna try again. This time we lifted the trailer. Hopefully it'll be easier for that rebar to come off. Nope. All right, now we did the toe strap and the chain. Hopefully it'll work this time. Yeah, no, not yet. Come on. All right, one more time. This time we backed it up closer to the tree, and I put more wraps on the chain, and this time I got it inside the tailgate. I'm hoping that'll make the difference. Sure did. All right, so this is looking pretty good. Almost done. Working on the last section. They just already dug this beam right here, and this one's already been compacted, so has the other one. So almost done. There goes my help. Right here, this is going to be a 10-foot porch. This is going to be split in half pretty much. One of them is going to be storage. The other one's going to be kind of a hangout area. And back there, so we're going to put a water tank. We're going to have a AC unit and things of that nature. We went ahead and added that pad back there because I didn't want all that stuff to be, sitting on the ground with grass all around it. So that's going to make it pretty nice. See you guys next time. We are Texas Barndominiums.